So when I'm not doing my home chores, I'm slaying on Instagram. कुछ तो बात है मुझ में. If I don't do that now, they are surprised.
Wow.
If I'm not taking my camera out, they're like, yeah, are you okay? तबीयत बराबर है ना? I always choose to remain classic consciously.
Yeah.
So anything that is comfortable and looks chic, that's my style. My outfit could be simple, but the way I accessorize it speaks a lot about me. Once a travel bug bites to you, I don't know how,
Yeah.
I don't know when, but I definitely know that I am on my way for global domination.
Yes.
To be in the position to make a choice, that is luxury to me. To leave a legacy that a lot of people can actually follow and look up to.
Hello, Kinjal.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
I'm so excited to be doing this with you.
Yeah, welcome to the Darji Talks.
Thank you.
It's lovely to have you here.
Thank you. Likewise. I'm so excited to be doing this conversation. You've made me feel so comfortable. Now I feel like I'm at home.
Wow. I'm very glad.
Yes.
So for our viewers who are watching you for the first time, maybe you are a huge face, but still,
Yeah.
Tell us about yourself.
Okay, so I am Kinjal Bhanushali. A lot of you already know my page, already know my handle. But if you don't, then I am Kinjal Shukla Bhanushali. I'm a full-time content creator, part-time homemaker, and full-time meditator. That's my introduction.
Wow. Love it.
So when I'm not doing my home chores, I'm slaying on Instagram.
Let's go. So since how long have you been into content?
If I have to be precise, I've been doing this for great 8-9 years. This would be my 10th.
Wow.
So I started off when Instagram was just picking up. It was in the era of 2015, back when only pictures were the thing, and having hundreds were like, oh my god, you are famous.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Wow. So how was that journey from since then till now?
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. It was not stressful at all. Because that was a time when numbers were not, it was not a big thing.
Yeah.
Like it is right now.
Yeah.
Right? We see how many numbers of following you guys have and all of that shit. But back then, like I said, 100 followers, you are famous.
Because 100 people is, again,
Quite
put them in a
something.
room and it's going
It's
to be
full.
like, yeah. So so since the starting you were into fashion, or was it like
Okay,
You
there's a
got it.
backstory. There's
Oh,
a
yes.
backstory. So I'm
Yes.
from Mumbai. And my friends play a very huge part because you know how when you're young, you need that ego boost.
yes.
And I used to participate in a lot of extracurricular activities, but I was very heavy back then. Like, this is not what you see. Yes.
Wow.
I was very huge, like heavy, very healthy. And I was about 65 or 64. And when you are a little heavy, you're not able to perform a certain activities, right?
Yeah.
You feel a little cautious. You feel like, what will the other person think about me?
Yeah.
And I can't wear a certain thing. And at those times, we were still getting exposed to YouTube and Instagram and the West. Those influences were very little.
Yeah.
So naturally, I was a little cautious child. I did not really participate that much. But when I participated in it, my friends were like, wow, you look so good in front of the camera. You look so good. We should definitely do this.
Yeah.
And my friends actually forced me to join Instagram. I was not at any social media platform. And that's a surprise. My husband still tells me that I cannot believe you. I'm like, why? And he's like, the girl who hated Instagram, social media, is now a social media star. Like,
Yeah.
what were the odds?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's me, full of surprises.
Yeah, you are. Amazing.
Thank you.
So how was that, like, initial days when genuinely people were just getting to know Instagram? How was at that moment you found your voice?
It was easy back then, if I have to be honest.
Yeah.
Finding your voice right now, actually nothing changes. If you're relevant to what you speak about, you will find your community.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that's what happened to me also. When I was building my community back then, it was just about posting pictures, wearing fashionable outfits,
Yeah.
posing, just being that confident self.
Yeah.
That is it. And that's how there are so many people in my audience, those who have followed me from then and are still now. So I'm very grateful for that.
Wow. So yeah, since then till now, you have been that authentic person. So how do you bring that authenticity to the audience? Because you have built this community.
Hmm.
So for that, you need authenticity. So
Of
how
course.
do you bring that?
I think my audience tells it.
Ah.
The moment I'm faking it, they'll be like, this is not your true self.
Oh wow.
What is happening?
Yeah.
We didn't like this. Like, my audience is very brutal.
Oh, okay.
They are very brutal. You know how your mom will be like,
Yeah.
what are you doing today? This
Yeah.
is not your true self.
Yeah.
My audience is like that.
Wow.
It's just like that. Like, I have no, I can't find a clever answer. This is how my audience is.
Yeah.
Like, Kinjal, we really like this video, even if it's a branded video, okay? I will get a comment like that. We like this, but you know, this is not your true self.
Yeah.
We were expecting something else.
Something else. Yeah.
And that's when I know, okay, maybe I have to get back to this.
Yeah. So how do you get back to that? Because you know you are content creating almost
Yeah.
all the time.
Hmm.
So it's a very mind consuming
Yeah.
game. So how do you like snap back to reality?
Now I have my team also. So
Yeah.
the moment I am doing anything, they'll be like, this is not working. So I go back to the ground.
Yeah.
But if I have to do something like that which is not working, then I look at it, I take the constructive feedbacks, and then I
Yeah.
start working on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I've managed to stay relevant and I've managed to stay myself.
Yeah. But nowadays, like before brands were not, but nowadays brands are very conscious about, what you say, what you show about
Yeah,
yourself.
there's a lot of control on that.
Yeah. So how do you go about that? Because when you started it, there was no like kind of control on you. But now when there is a control, how do you manage that?
So if I have to be very honest about this,
Mm-hmm.
I actually love this era where the brands and the consumers both are very smart. They know what's happening. They know what has to be spoken.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, it was all trial and error.
Yeah.
You know, when you're trying out something new, you always try, fail, and then move on.
Yeah.
And you learn,
Mm-hmm.
right? Today's consumer, like the moment I'm trying to sell you something, you know it is selling.
Selling. Yeah.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's how the brands are also. But if there is something, if I'm a storyteller,
Yeah.
and I tell my brand that, hey guys, I know my audience. Okay,
Yeah.
give me that control.
Mhm.
Let me have that freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Brands understand
Yeah.
because it all boils down to what? Sales,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So if the sales are done, the brands are happy.
Yeah.
No matter which route you're taking.
Yeah. But
That's how.
there are still brands that they give you a scripted thing, and which is I feel like very ChatGPT.
Yeah,
But-
it is. But see, that is the nature of the business. Some brands may like it. अब हमारे घर में भी ऐसा ही होता है ना, एक को दाल चावल पसंद होगा,
Yeah.
एक को रोटी सब्जी,
Yeah.
एक को कुछ.
Yeah.
That's how that is. Brands also have different approach. Some may like it very scripted, proper. Some are like, just be you.
Yeah.
Just do whatever you feel like in front of the camera.
Yeah.
ये हमारा product है, इसे integrate कर दीजिए, and that's it.
Wow.
So
that
we meet
creative
a lot of
freedom,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, we meet a lot of people. It's just that how we mutually find a middle ground to work
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. But then brands are willing to come to the middle ground, or
Yeah, if they understand, if I'm able to convince them that, listen, guys, I know I have been in this industry for quite some time.
Yeah.
I'm speaking out of experience.
Yeah.
So they understand. And I think I've been fortunate enough to have been working with a lot of brands who have understood me. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Any particular brand that you
A lot. Actually, everybody who I have worked with, if you see on my page, which if you have not seen, you should. Everybody, like B2B Nykaa, B2B L'Oreal, B2B anybody,
Yeah.
everyone has been very, very supportive, very, very understanding.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice. So, which was the turning point for you when you started like that? There's a turning point in everyone's life. So,
That
it's
is,
like
yes.
there's a story over there.
oh, you've got me thinking. There were many, but if I have to be very honest, it was the fast track ad that I was on. Because I was very young, when I started. I was like,
Yeah.
what, 21, 22. That's when you're like, I'm the diva, I'm Aishwarya Rai.
Yeah.
Nobody is going to like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Footloose and fancy free. So when I saw myself in that ad, it was like, कुछ तो बात है मुझ में. ये तो है. So
मैं तो अपनी
that
favorite
was-
हूँ.
मैं तो अपनी favorite हूँ type. So I was like, "Nahin, this is very nice. I think I'm here for a long run."
Yeah. And
So
look
that
at
was the
yourself
turn-
now.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So that was the turning point in my life because I saw myself very differently. और दूसरों को देखने मतलब जो दूसरे आपको परसीव करते हैं उससे पहले आप अपने आप को कैसे देखते हैं वो ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होता है.
Oh yes, totally.
So that was a turning point in my life.
Yeah. So how is self-love important for you?
It is really important. And now that I'm 30, when I tell you that you need to understand how to balance your life, like work and your personal life should be balanced.
Yeah.
We are conditioned that way, you know, कि नहीं तुमको काम करते रहना है.
Yeah.
तुम नहीं करोगे तो कोई और ले जाएगा.
Yes.
तुमको हमेशा you have to be on your toes.
Yeah, it's a rat race.
It's so wrong.
Yeah.
It is so wrong. We don't understand. It's okay. जो तुम्हारे लिए है वो तुम्हारे पास आएगा.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And that I understand now.
Yeah.
And I have been such a workaholic. Like I would not sleep at night. There were times when my brands used to call me 3 a.m. in the night and be like, Kinjal, we still haven't got the assets. And I'm like, yes, I'm on it. I'm editing it.
Oh my God.
That much. That is the kind of trauma I have given to myself, which I would never advocate. I would never suggest anybody do that. You should have a work-life balance.
Yeah.
It is so important.
Yeah. So how do you in those moments, you know, when you are working so much, how do you ground yourselves?
Phones aside. I just keep it aside. Take my book. I love reading. I take my book, a cup of coffee, and just calm down. Like it really helps.
Yeah.
It really does.
And how was your family's reaction when you said, you know, I will go into content?
Oh, so actually, I had the most difficult time explaining what I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
सबको लगता था मैं मॉडलिंग कर रही हूँ.
Oh.
Content creation जैसा कुछ था नहीं ना. Influencer कौन समझता था? Nobody. There are so many people who still don't understand. मॉडलिंग करती है बस यहाँ वहाँ कैमरे के सामने. And it was very difficult for me to make them understand that this is not what I do.
Yeah.
Like explaining my job was the most difficult task. But I'm glad that my family, both my families, in-laws and my mom and everybody understood that I'm doing this and I have a love for camera that I've developed.
Oh.
So yeah, they were okay.
They were okay.
They were absolutely okay.
Yeah, but then, you know, sometimes, you know, going out with friends or maybe with family, you are content creating all the time.
Yeah.
So how do they now feel about it that, you know?
If I don't do that now, they are surprised.
Wow.
If I am not taking my camera out, they're like, yeah, are you okay? तबीयत बराबर है ना?
ठीक है ना?
Why have you not documented this? And I'm like, weren't you the same person who didn't understand my job?
Yeah, but now they understand the
different.
value of it.
They do. Now they do.
Yeah.
When there are people who come up to me and they say like, you know, you inspire me, that's when my mother-in-law and my mom take pride. I'm like, हमारी बेटी है, हमारी बहू है. And I'm like, So it's fun. It's
सबको
fun.
taste चाहिए.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I love your outfit today.
Thank you. It's all Zara.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is an old purchase
Uh-huh.
that I just bought for a brand they rejected, so I now have it in my personal wardrobe.
Oh.
And this jeans again is a very old one. This is from my college actually. And I'm glad that I still fit in.
Let's go. So,
Yes.
yeah. So, how is, you know, all these fast fashion brands there are, right? How does that make you feel like when, you know, you're seeing so much overconsumption of things? Everyone might have like the same thing on themselves. So, how do
Yeah.
you bring that change in your content or maybe, you know, in your style?
I have a very different approach to it. I'll join this with an example of food because everyone loves food. We all live to eat.
Yes.
So, आप कितना भी चाइनीज खा लें, आप कितना भी सुशीज खा लें, कुछ भी आप खा लें, लेकिन घर आकर जो माँ के हाथ का दाल चावल होता है,
Yeah.
उसका स्वाद अलग होता है.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
So no matter how much the trends are going on, there are so many trends that you guys see which will fade. But timeless, elegant things will always remain and they'll always be evergreen.
Yeah.
That's how I approach.
Yeah. So,
Like no matter what, I will follow trends. Like I will see there's something that's working for me or not. But I feel like I always choose to remain classic consciously.
yeah. So, is there like a signature style or that you are exploring? What is that?
I'm still figuring. Like I don't have a personal style. I basically want comfort and chic.
Oh,
So anything that is comfortable and looks chic, that's my style.
yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
So, comfort is important.
Comfort is very important. Oh my god, I cannot even begin to tell you. If I'm not comfortable, it'll show.
Oh, yeah.
So I need something that's comfortable and makes me look nice.
Yeah. So, what is your go-to, you know, outfit? Like, you know, when you just want to like chill and like,
A lot of you girls will agree. I just love if I'm at home, comfortable pajama, long t-shirt, that's my go-to.
Yeah, oversized.
That oversized, yes. Something that I can just put on and just.
Yeah.
Most of the times I just wear my husband's t-shirt and be like,
Yeah.
I'm relaxed.
Yeah, menswear
I'm
is
at
so
home.
comfortable.
I don't know. Yeah, we should talk about this. We should have a different episode.
Yes.
Why do they not have it for us?
Yeah, exactly. Even our
Yeah.
oversized are so uncomfortable.
My husband keeps telling me, मैंने अभी खरीद कर लाया था और तूने पहनी है. When will I get a chance? I'm like, listen, this is approved by me, so let me wear it first.
Yeah. But they are so comfortable.
They
But-
are.
and they are
Oh God, yes.
so multi-purpose, I feel.
Yeah, I style it even if I have to do like errands, meet people. I just wear that, an oversized blazer, a
Yeah.
jeans, that's it. I don't put my mind into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. And what is your take on accessories?
They're very important for me. I love accessories. Like you can see, it is an expression for me, you know. Like my outfit could be simple,
Yeah.
but the way I accessorize it speaks a lot about me.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. But yeah, you have accessories.
I love accessorizing. Like even if you'll go through normal pictures of me, you'll see that kuch na kuch to hai. I
Yeah.
am wearing something.
Yeah.
I can't just be blank. And you know, when there are mandates from the brand that you don't have to wear anything, I'm like, please, something at least. Please, that's me. I need to have that touch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's about it.
Yeah. And how are you balancing home and then, it's a very generic question, but when you are content creating 24/7, how are you managing that? Because how is that? How do you manage?
So now my job has become my life.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If I'm cooking, I'm documenting.
Yeah.
If I'm talking to my mother-in-law, I'm doing something, I'm documenting.
Yeah.
Like everything has now become a part of my content creation journey. So
Yeah.
now it's become easier
Oh, yeah.
because now it's become a
Habit.
it is a second nature now.
Yeah.
Like कुछ है ठीक है चलो phone
Sure.
निकाल लिया, you're recording it.
Yeah.
That is it. Now it's become simple for me.
Yeah. But then people also are now getting used to that in the house.
Yeah. Like I remember my mom and my mother-in-law, they both come from an era where, you know, those black and white phones, the Nokia
yes,
phones
yes.
were a thing.
Yeah.
So I remember them using those phones. So when Android or smartphones came into their lives, for them to get a hang of it was very difficult.
Yeah.
So I have literally sat and taught them. Like, Mama, this is how you are. And now I see them going to these kitty parties and just shouting, taking selfies and doing this and that. I'm like, wow, great students.
Yeah.
So they really have fun doing that. And I love seeing them enjoy this phase of their lives.
Yes.
So it is easy. They are as friendly as any
Yeah.
of us would be. Like,
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Even
So
my
they love being
mother.
in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even my mother, she'll be sending me reels all the time.
Oh my god, that's my mom as well. And the moment I'm not seeing, she'll call me. आज मैंने इतने सारे reels भेजे तूने देखा नहीं तेरे पास time नहीं है मेरे लिए ना.
Yeah.
And I'm like, मम्मा आपने मुझे 100 के ऊपर reel भेजे हुए हैं.
Yeah.
मैं एक-एक करके देखूंगी.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's good to know that your moms are enjoying this.
Yeah. That is fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you started your content creation journey, before that, what was there like a career shift, or did you do like a 9 to 5, or how was that?
Oh, it's been a great career shift for me because I come from I'm the number one in my family.
Okay.
Nobody in my family is into media or entertainment business. Everybody is teacher. My mom is a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
My father was a professor.
Wow.
And now the family that I've been married into is a pure business family.
Oh, okay.
So nobody is into media or entertainment. So I'm the first one to do this.
Yeah.
So I was pursuing science.
Mhm.
Okay. Up until 12th, I was very firm that I'll become a cardiologist.
Mm-hmm.
But then due to some reasons, I jumped to completing BSc. And then I completed my master's in botany from Mitibai.
Okay.
While I was doing that, I was very firm that I have to complete my PhD and become a professor as well.
Yeah.
Just go on to the footsteps, secure job and
Yeah.
a respectable one.
Yeah.
And like I said, in the middle, this just fell into my lap.
Mm-hmm.
My friends, thanks to my friends again, that they boosted my ego and they said that, no, you should do this. Instagram came into my life and since then, there was no looking back. So this is the major career shift that I've had.
Okay.
Like I wanted to become a PhD holder,
Yeah.
become a professor. But today I am schooling everybody on the digital platform. So I think a part of it is achieved.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd like to
Influencing
get
is
it.
teaching, I feel.
It is.
Yeah.
I take my job as a teacher. Like I
Yeah.
am definitely teaching every day, either cooking or styling or makeup or something or the other. I'm definitely teaching.
Yeah.
So I think this is better.
Yeah. So, which is your like favorite content to create? Is that like cooking or like styling? What is it? Or like a mix of everything?
So cooking is very therapeutic for me. I love cooking. Like it is so I can't find a clever word or just a frame to express my feelings, but it is very therapeutic for me. So I enjoy doing cooking a lot, but I don't post a lot about that on my feed, but I do that very often on my stories. So anybody who views would know that I do a lot of cooking stories.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I enjoy doing a lot of Indian content,
Ah.
like wearing my Indian dress and accessorizing it and then twirling in the lehengas and all of that. I really enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite genre.
Yeah. So how is that? Like, is there like a difference, in the mood also? Like when
Yeah.
you wear like a Indian dress, is there a mood change? Is there something? What do you
I
feel?
feel like any girl on this planet Earth, if you make her wear Indian attires, trust me when I tell you, she would look beautiful.
Yeah.
She'd look beautiful.
Yeah.
No matter what color, this, that. She'd just look beautiful.
Yeah.
So there's something about the dress
Mhm.
that makes a girl feel like she's a queen.
Yeah. So like, do you go for like traditional,
Traditional.
or like a mix of, Western and traditional?
Yeah, I keep experimenting because I want to cater to both my audience. I
Yeah.
want to also cater to Gen Z so that they find what they want, what they are looking for. But then
Yeah.
like I said, classic. That'll always be my comfort zone, my safe space.
Safe space. Yeah.
So a mix of both.
Mix of both. Yeah. So another question: lehenga or saris?
Oh my god, that's a tough one. I can't choose, but both actually. Both with a touch of K.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. So how do you bring that touch?
By styling and accessorizing it in my own way. And then, of course, content creation.
Yeah.
I do
So-
it in my way. So.
Yeah. Now, I've seen this storytelling as being so much
In trend.
Yeah.
Mm.
So how do you feel about that?
I love it. I love. I feel like we as human in nature are storytellers. We love listening to stories. We love telling stories.
Yes.
So I feel like that's a great thing.
Yeah. And because like everyone has somewhat
Some story to
yeah,
tell.
some story to- and then everyone might have the same experience but completely different experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah. That is
So I feel like storytelling in any form is great.
Mhm. And what is your view on like travel? Do you like travel?
Travel.
Yeah.
I think that once a travel bug bites to you, there's no antidote. There's nothing. This is a quote that I read, and I was like, "Aaj to mujhe ye use karna hai."
Yeah. No, but perfectly said.
Traveling is something that makes it actually energizes your soul. No matter where you're traveling, if you're
Yeah.
able to make most of it, you're having fun.
So are you like a traveler who wants to explore everything, or like is a mellow, just go with the vibe?
I used to be that before I turned 27. I don't know what happened to me after 27. कहते हैं ना उम्र का तकाजा. I don't know. But वो लग गया है मुझे after 27. Before 27, I was like, yes, let's do this, let's do that, this, that. And my husband was like, बस कितना एक दिन में हम कितना कवर करेंगे.
Yeah.
After 27, I have become that. What is this movie? ये जवानी है दीवानी में नैना क्या कहती है बनी को हम सब कुछ तो एक दिन में नहीं कर सकते तो जहाँ है वहाँ का हम मजा लेते हैं.
Yeah.
I've become that after 27. That is a major shift.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that shift, even before, like when you were into this, ये भी करना है, ये भी करना है. So at that time, you would have like content, every time. कि
Yeah.
हाँ ये गया, ये इसका
Yeah,
content है, इसका content.
Now, easy. I'm a little easy on myself, I'd say. I still have that. Like, I keep pushing my team. Like, आज हमको ये करना है, आज हमको ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है.
Yeah.
I end up doing just one thing. And then my team is like, there's nothing that is, we don't have an asset to see. क्या हो रहा है? मतलब, what are you doing on vacation? Really having fun? And I'm like, yes, guys, I am on vacation, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm taking it at my own pace.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
when you are traveling, that
Yeah.
content also should be going.
Yeah, like I love that, I want to also take my audience along with me when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
So as long as I know that camera cannot capture the beauty that we are seeing from our own eyes, but फिर भी थोड़ा बहुत I want them to also join and live vicariously through my lenses.
Yeah, that is so good.
Yeah.
So, what inspires you? You know, when you are styling yourself, or maybe when you're content creating, is there like a inspiration that you look up to, or is something else that you know?
Okay, I think the answer that I'm going to give is going to be quite very, very cliched and boring, but I'd still say it. My mom actually inspires me a lot. Like when I was growing up and there used to be Karwa Chauth or Diwali, my mom used to drape these traditional saris, put gajra in her hair, put her perfume,
Yeah.
and put her favorite lipstick and kajal and everything. And I used to be like, oh, I want to become like her when I grow up. Like
Yeah.
the sindoor
Oh,
and itni sari chudiyan.
Yeah.
And I used to just adore her. So I get that major part of my fashion love from her.
Yeah.
But of course, today it's a mix of everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
So like,
But she inspires me, even today.
wow,
Yeah.
that is so great. So, is there like a content that you would want to shoot with your mother, and what would
I
it be
want
about?
to, but she's so camera cautious. I just keep telling her, like, just few days ago, I posted a story about my mother that we had met on a date.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her to just smile. And she's like, I'm not smiling. You keep this away from me now. She's like, when I will be in mood, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not in my mood right now. So let me be me.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to just push her.
Yeah. But also that's a lesson, you know, that
Yeah.
you know, only when I'm comfortable I'll be on camera.
Yeah. Moms are like that.
Yeah. But yeah, because sometimes, you know, you have to fake it.
Yeah.
But then when you hear something like that, you'll be like, yeah, even I should, you know, sometimes
Give
just,
it.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. We'll see. Your mother's lumpy.
Oh, both my mothers. You should actually come home and meet them. You will have so much fun. You'll be like, where is Kinjal? We don't know. We're having fun with our mother. My team has a great experience of it.
Oh, yeah. Right. So, any, you know, daily habits that you have?
Okay, yeah, I am a very routine person. I'm very routine oriented. Like 6:37, I have to wake up. I have to do my Surya Namaskar. I have to have certain things that I start my mornings with. I need to pray early in the morning before anybody wakes up. After that, I cook. I have my breakfast. There's a timetable that I maintain, and I'm very strict about it.
Yeah.
Very, very, very strict about it. Like nobody in the world can change that. Between 7 to 9, I have to have my breakfast. Between 11 to 1, I need to complete my lunch. Between 4 to 6, my coffee, and before 4 to 5, my coffee, and then before 7 or 7:30 max, my dinner.
Wow.
And I try to avoid as much as I can the food that we eat outside. I hate eating outside, but yeah, I give in sometimes.
Yeah.
But I try to avoid majorly. I love home cooked meals. I try eating घर का खाना जितना होता है उतना.
Yeah.
But if I'm out and if I'm at an event or if I'm at a party or anything, then I might just eat. But I'm very mindful about what I put in my body. Like that's something that I have realized.
Yeah. So, what's your go-to like comfort food?
Dal chawal.
Dal chawal.
Yeah, I love dal chawal. I can have it any time. मतलब तीनों बार मैं खा सकती हूँ. लंच में, ब्रेकफास्ट में, डिनर में, तीनों बार. I can just have it. I love it.
Is there like a brand collaboration that you are looking forward to, or maybe, you know, manifesting? Let's manifest it here.
I am manifesting global domination. I really am. Like, there was one interview of Priyanka Chopra that I saw, and that's when she mentioned, like, why stick to just one when you have the entire globe to conquer?
Yeah.
And that hit home to me. I was like, exactly. Like, why just India when you can actually inspire? Like, you are on a digital platform that is being viewed by millions of people, and Instagram being one of the platforms.
Yeah.
Why not that?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know when. But I definitely know that I am on my way for global domination.
Yes, you are. You are.
So are we, all of us.
Yes, all of it. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. So coming to global domination, what do you feel is luxury to you?
Okay, if I was 27 today, I would have different meaning of luxury, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a sweet and hard reminder. But today's definition for luxury has completely changed for me. Just sitting at home, Having food on your plate is luxury to me.
Mm-hmm.
Having home that I call, that I've designed myself, that I've put in so much effort, that I've bought, is luxury to me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, luxury can be very subjective.
Yeah.
For somebody, it could be just those designer labels and all of that. And great if it is that.
Yeah.
But for me right now, it is the quiet thing. To slow down.
Yeah.
To have that control over your life. You're not, I don't think a lot of people have that. Like they are in that rat race.
Yeah.
कि नहीं 9 बज गए हैं, काम पर होना है, रात हो गई है, घर पर आना है, and then again the same cycle.
Yeah.
I have the luxury of this life that I can wake up tomorrow, choose not to shoot if I'm not
Yeah.
feeling like.
Yeah. The
That
choice.
is luxury. The choice. To be in the position to make a choice. That is luxury to me.
Wow, that is so good.
Amazing.
Wow. Yeah, but talking about designers and everything, is there like a designer that inspires you, or whose work you see and be like, ये कुछ कर रहा है?
I love a lot of them. I love Sabyasachi.
Oh yeah.
I love him. Like that is one of my. It is in my list. Like I have to wear his designs, walk through him, or just own a piece.
Yeah.
I just love his designs. I love his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like the colors, it's so vibrant, so rooted, so Indian, and
Yeah.
yet speaks luxury.
Yeah, and the way they fit you.
Yeah. Oh my god, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
For the lack of better words that I have, just beautiful.
Oh yeah. So is there like a, when you said you want to walk for them, is there like a designer whose runways you would like love? Like maybe Indian,
Sabyasachi.
maybe that's him,
That's it.
but any international?
If I have to say international, I used to love Victoria's Secret. Like that was my dream. But again, when I was 21, and I've evolved.
Yeah.
So now it'll be Louis Vuitton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love them. It's quiet, it's peace,
Mm-hmm.
and I love their designs. It's very functional.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And
for
then
them,
yeah, and for when you talk about designs, I feel like functionality is
so important. For us girls, definitely. We want to fit in our entire life in our bags. So
Yes.
functionality is very important. At least for me. Like if you see I'm carrying a tote, even now I want to stuff entire thing. I don't want to see in one
thing. Yes.
Everything you want to fit in. So functionality for sure.
And now skincare is very much trending.
Yeah, I did.
So is there like a skincare routine that we would?
Again, I go back to the grandma's era.
Desi.
And my Desi Nuskas are my skincare. You know, I love trending products. I love to, like, I'm tempted to buy one, try one, experiment. But with experimentation comes these acne,
Yeah.
pimples, and blemishes that
Yeah.
I have experienced. And that's why I don't want you all to experience it. And I might get sued for saying this because, like, my job is to actually promote a lot of skincare and all of that. And that's where the money comes in. But trust me when I tell you, the simplest things actually work the best.
Mm-hmm.
Like just have your besan ka atta, haldi, curd, a little milk, mix it, apply it on your skin. That's it. The glow that you get, that's
And
right.
also, I feel like when you are content with your life, like happy.
that shows.
Yeah, that
yeah,
shows.
being happy.
Yeah,
I think that's best skincare.
yeah,
Like your face will glow.
yeah. Like, what is the one thing that would make you extremely happy?
Oh, being around my family.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So I
So
love that.
yeah. So what do you guys do? Like, just
Oh,
sit around.
we are a madhouse. When I am with my family, and when I'm saying family, we're like 28 of us. We live in a joint family,
Wow.
even today, touch wood. Yes. So when we're surrounded with each other, and when the ladies are cooking, the banter that goes around,
Oh.
we tease each other, we cook for each other, we sit and eat together. That is the best thing. That's the best joy. I don't think anything can buy that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When you said luxury, I think
You picked up from that.
Yes. Yes. So,
Hmm.
what is the next 5 years for Kinjal look like?
Maybe start something of my own that'll speak a lot about myself and what I promote in general. Have babies. And yeah, evolving as a better human, doing something impactful for my society. Teach a lot of young creators to believe in themselves.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that'll be the biggest win.
So,
To leave a legacy that a lot of people can actually follow and look up to.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were want to start like a fashion brand, what would the collection or maybe the runway would look like?
I'll be very much inspired by Sabyasachi.
So lehengas, saris.
That's for sure. I want my girls, like these young girls who don't realize that how beautiful they would look if they wear a sari or a dress. And of course, they'll get inspired by something like that, right? Like how I get inspired by Sabyasachi and their dresses.
Yeah.
I think they'll get inspired by mine. And that'll be the biggest joy and victory.
Let's go, guys. Let's manifest Sabyasachi for
Manifesting
Kinjal.
it. Let's
Yes,
do that.
Yes. Let's go. So, if you were a song, how would you describe yourself?
Ajib Dastan hai ye. I'll describe my life, not just me, in Lata Mangeshkar's आवाज. She's iconic.
Wow.
This is my favorite singer.
Wow. So, through our conversation, I have taken up that, you are a very old school person.
I'm very, 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 very old school at heart.
Yeah. So, how are you keeping yourself relevant now, when there is a Gen Z or there is another generation that is coming out?
Which I fail to understand. When my team is like speaking in a particular lingo, I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Eh? And my expression is, eh? And I feel like I'm so lost. I don't. So that's when my audience come into picture. And when I have this Q&A that I do almost every week, they keep me relevant.
Yeah.
This is what is happening. You should watch this. You should do this. And that's how I stay to relevancy.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll go back in that era where I belong.
Yeah. So, was there a recent, suggestion from a, follower or a fan,
Yeah.
that, left a mark on you?
I used to not watch Korean dramas, but when I did one Q&A, they were like, you should watch Korean dramas. And they suggested a few series, and then I saw this Crash Landing on You. And I see so many cultural similarities, like how our old movies were made, like those old school romances.
Yeah.
And no matter what generation you are a Gen Z, you are a millennial, you are a silent generation, or whatever generation that comes next.
Yeah.
प्यार हमेशा बरकरार रहेगा तेरा.
Wow.
Yeah. प्यार हर किसी को चाहिए, इज्जत हर किसी को चाहिए. So these are those things which I think will be relevant no matter what generation is coming.
Yeah.
So when you have those in your cinema, they'll stay with you.
Yeah.
And that is what I found in Korean dramas also, like the couple, the way they are, and our movies when you go back to 90s or even back. हम आपके हैं कौन?
Yeah.
हम साथ साथ हैं. Viva. Yes. I don't know if you guys have seen those movies, but those are the movies that you can actually watch with family. Yeah. And I'm very family oriented. I cannot watch something that is vulgar on screen.
Okay.
It's not me. And I'm sounding very grandma now, so I have to get prepared for my answer. But yeah, those movies, where it's a combination of family, laughter, respect, so much love that you guys have with each other.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of movies that you can actually watch and have fun with. I don't feel like to have fun, you need to have cuss words.
Yeah.
Or have vulgarity in the name of entertainment.
Yeah.
I don't promote that.
Yeah. Okay. So you said that you're like a big reader. Is there like a suggestion?
Yes, so many. Again, my suggestions are very old school. I recently read Mahabharata, and I'm forgetting the author's name. I had literally mugged up that. But if you guys can Google it up, you all will see. It is basically it's this thick book that I completed in 2 weeks, and I take pride in saying that. But Mahabharata is basically a combination of all our Purans, which is concise, and the lingo is very Gen Z.
Oh, okay.
So if you're reading, हम पढ़ते पढ़ते बोर हो जाता है कि ये क्या लिखा है, संस्कृत लिखा है. Forget it.
Yeah.
But this book is very interesting. Why? Because the language that it has, it knows the pulse of the audience of today.
Yeah.
So you will develop the interest. Like the book will grow upon you.
Wow.
So it's very interesting, and I really want a lot of you guys to actually read it. It's called Mahabharata. Very interesting. And right now what I'm reading is Chanakya Niti.
Okay. Oh.
Which is also very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. One question that I wanted to ask Is there like a
I'm going to interrupt you and tell you, are you a reader as well? Do you read or do you don't? Or are you like an audiobook person?
audiobook person?
Yeah. So is there something that I can take up from you?
Oh, I
Did I put you on a spot?
yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, one of the books that I have enjoyed reading is Alchemist.
oh yeah, self-help. So good, so good.
I love that. And there are these books about Indian mythology, like Mahadev or something. I have so wait, mm, it's Shiva.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm a huge Shiv devotee.
Wow.
Yeah. So I read about him. Then there are these.
We definitely have something in common. I believe in Mahadev as well. Like I am a firm believer. I love him. Like love him to death.
Yes. Yeah.
After this chat, I'll show you my wallpaper. Remind me.
Done. Also, I took a shivling to France and a Nandi.
Amazing. I love the shift in the conversation
Yeah.
suddenly.
Yeah. But yeah, we will
Amazing.
talk about that more.
Please,
It was-
we
it
should
was amazing.
definitely talk about it. I really want people to know about it and not be ashamed or be away from it.
Yeah.
Because that's our culture, that's our root, that's our strength.
Yeah. Because, a lot of things have been just, kept down and
It's hidden.
it's hidden. And there are things that in our culture we have Ramayana in a sense, and then there is like, other countries, their adaptation
Depicting
of,
that.
yeah, and their portrayal of Ravana and everyone. So all that is so interesting that,
But Yashvi, what I believe is like, and इसका एग्जाम्पल मैं हिंदी में दूंगी मैं चाय बना रही हूँ मैंने 5 मिनट पहले चाय बनाई 10 मिनट बाद बनाई 15 मिनट बाद बनाई इंग्रेडिएंट क्या है चाय पत्ती पानी दूध चीनी
Yeah.
ये सब
हाँ.
मेजर इंग्रेडिएंट बट हर टाइम वो चेंज होगी टेस्ट
Yeah.
विल डिफर
Yeah.
बट द
Essence is there.
द एसेंस इज द सेम दैट्स हाउ रामायण
Yeah.
मैं कुछ आपको और बोल रही हूँ आप कुछ और बोल रहे हो किसी को कोई और कुछ और
Or
बोल रहा है
yeah.
but basically it is the strength you know
Yeah.
that how goodness wills over
Yeah.
something that is negative
Yeah.
so I think as long as this is portrayed well the job's done.
Jobs.
Yeah, what do I win? My answers
Oh,
are
yeah.
bam.
Yes, they are. Oh my god. We have to get you something.
No, that's okay. I'm just kidding. I am winning this coffee and a lot of memories with you guys that I'm taking along with me. I hope you all. This was insightful because मैंने बहुत समझदार answers दिए. I know for sure. I know for a fact.
Yes. I have learned so much from you now.
You. I have learned so much from you as well. To be so composed and to have your life figured out कि हमको ये करना है. I think a lot of people lack that in today's generation.
Yeah.
So to have that clarity of thought, I'm learning that.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I am fangirl. Even you're our team. Yes.
Yes, I'm taking away 2 fangirls with me.
And I will be waiting for that dal chawal.
You have to come home. I'm still telling you, you can still come home, have tonight's dinner at my place, and then maybe leave for your place.
Yeah.
Come.
Let's go.
It was so much fun chatting with you, Yashvi. Thank you for making me comfortable and thank you for taking out those questions and answers from inside of me because otherwise, I don't think I would have answered such questions.
Yeah.
Thank you for making me so confident.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's wrap it.
Yay! Let's go. Thank you so much for joining us on Darji Talks by Darji Magazine. If today's conversation made you reflect, see fashion, and question fashion in another lens, then we have done our job. To find more interesting content, please go like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our social media. Our newest edition is now live on our website, so do check it out. Till then, stay curious, stay bold, and keep rediscovering fashion as you may. Signing off, Yashi Thanki.